It is day number 34 of vlogging for 20 minutes a day, 365 days. No filters, no edits, whatever happens, happens. And right now we are at the airport. We're getting ready to leave Portugal. It's kind of crazy to think that the trip has already came and went so fast. We've been chilling in the lounge. This is the first time we've ever purchased the lounge, and honestly, it was pretty worth it because it's unlimited food, relaxing. You're not worried about fighting over any chairs in the main lobby area. Everly is supposed to be laying down trying to take a nap. Yeah? Yeah. She's playing that all this stuff. But being a dad in the airport is always quite challenging, or being a parent in an airport is quite challenging because your kid wants to play with absolutely everything, and that's perfectly fine, but you have to be able to have the energy to go about that, bopping around with them all day, all evening, whatever it is. Like for us, we're going to be at the airport a total of 6 hours before our flight leaves. So it's a long time sitting in the airport. And she was pretty good. We had her on a tablet for a lot longer than we would have liked, but we also had to get work done and do all these different things. So that's what we were working on. But if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Frankie. My wife is Alex. This is Everly. We have a little dog, Paco, too, who we can't wait to see. We're going to go back to Canada because that's where we live, and we're going to go pick him up. And this daily vlog is actually for creating a charity to try to donate at least $1,000 every single month to a new charity every month. And we are at about $640 on the new charity. The latest update is the last person who donated $100. So thank you so much, Ellen, for that. Yes. So thank you, Ellen, for donating $100 to charity. Really appreciate that. Every little bit helps. So if you could donate, please do. We're very close to our $1,000 goal. And we're right around the corner to starting a new one. Because when April ends, that's when this one ends, and we'll start a new one. So when we get back to Canada, I'm going to have Alex set up a poll of 3 different charities that she loves, and we'll try to donate to them next. But yeah, so that's the goal and the plan for the channel. We are now monetized, which means that if you send a super chat or a super thanks, that's another way to create a donation to this charity. So whatever super chats or thank yous we get is all going to go to charity. If you don't want to go directly through GoFundMe, I can send whatever the money difference is over there, in the sense of after YouTube takes out their taxes for it. And then the only money that I'm going to get from this channel is the AdSense that come up and pop up and play. That way I could pay for at least my time. But yeah, the idea is that I'll take some of that money and I'll put it into charity myself as well. So this time around, I donated $50 to the charity of choice. And yeah, so I'll probably donate at least $50 or more to every single charity that we do over this year. I want to talk a little bit about Portugal. Portugal was an amazing country, super beautiful people, super nice. The quality of the beaches were incredible. The mountains, just everything about it was amazing. You want to walk? Okay, the food was absolutely delicious. And getting to see our friends the last couple of days while we were in the van with Siesta camper vans was a highlight to the whole travel. Like staying at the homestays and stuff was great, but van life is really where this all began and where we feel most at home. And so it's incredible to feel that way. Like we're back into the swing of things. So I think we're gonna have to wind up getting a van here soon too. Hello, how you guys doing? You chilling, Everly? Come this way. Come on, go ahead. This is a carriage for kids that at the airport you could rent. Yeah, we already have one though. We have this one. What's that say? This says that's for a kid to sit in the carriage. Not for daddies to do that, okay? Yeah, only for little kids. Come on. Let's go. Hey, Everly, can you answer a question for me? Everly, can you answer a question for me? And lights above us. She's taking off. Hey, Everly, I can't hear or see you anymore. You're so far away. She's been getting faster and faster every single day. Hey, let's look at the, can we look at the airport from here? This is the Lisbon airport. You gotta get a look from here. Come take a look. Yeah, you want to show them? Yeah. Okay.
And you go down here. And you go up here. And you do.
Everybody's vlogging now. You showing them down there? Yeah? Hey, Everly, what'd you think about the lounge? Here, I'll film you. What'd you think about the lounge where we were, where we just had all the food and stuff? Was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can I ask you a question? How did you like Portugal?
Good. Portugal and sound good friends.
Did you meet friends?
Yeah.
Who are your friends? Do you remember their names?
Yes.
What are they?
My friends are sending you on my TT and get on my TT and
not on your
on my TT.
Everly, not on your TT. Like, who'd you meet in real life? Who are your friends that you met just the other day? Do you remember their names?
What the?
Dita and Evie.
And Evie.
And
their fries.
You're so silly and cute.
Oh.
All right, I'll take this. One thing that I experienced in this, well, you're just going to get Everly taking you around now. One thing I experienced in this in this airport, I'm obviously exhausted. But one thing I experienced in this airport is a shower. I never had a shower in an airport. Where are you running off to, Everly? You running to Mama? Can I hold the camera? No? Okay, this is going to be a really fun vlog, Everly. Can you hold it straight at least? No. Okay, here, I take.
No, me too.
Okay, look, let me help you. Look. Now you run, because I can run with you. You want me? Okay, I'll let you hold it. Hey, you got it. Hey, it's still recording, though. Yeah, you got to let them see you or see something. You got to show something. Well, this is what it's going to be. All right, turn it around if you want to show them the lights. You got to look. This part is the view. See how it sees you? Now watch when you turn it around. It's going to see the wall. You see? And then you turn it up like this to see the lights. Yeah. You want to keep it as still as you can, too. All right, and she's off again. Whew. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. See, like, you got to turn it around. They just see you right now. There you go. And that. Yeah. So in this airport, you could rent one of these, it looks like. And then also taking a shower at the lounge is a really cool thing that it's like new level unlocked where you could actually take a shower at an airport. It's such a good feeling to be able to sit in the shower in a place that there's so many people and you could just get yourself cleaned off. Everly, can I please have that? Okay, 3, 2. Thank you. Okay, come on. Come with Daddy. Hey, you want to hold it? Sit in your carriage. I'm sorry, but you're running with it, and right now I'm filming the vlog, and you know that. I gotta film the vlog, right? Here, come here. Let's talk about this. Hey. You're very tired right now, aren't you? Hey, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Okay, if you can't take a deep breath, I can't let you hold it. This is very expensive. Everly, it's expensive, and we need to make sure that we take nice care of it, right? So listen to Daddy. Stop pulling. Listen to Daddy. Take a deep breath. You're doing really good. Take a nice deep breath. Take a nice deep breath. Let's relax. Good job. I'm gonna let you hold it again, but no running with it. Okay? And you gotta and you walk with it, and you gotta film with it. Okay? Look. You see how it's on? Right now, it's just looking at your chin. So you could turn it around.
Oh, mommy, I want
Okay, we're gonna go get mommy. Okay? Can you sit in your carriage and we'll go get mommy? Oh, she's a sad girl. All right, make a left. Go left. Nope, wrong way. Everly, back here. We're gonna go into the lounge right here. Well, that was a long 10-minute walk. That didn't turn out to be what we were looking for. She just ran in circles, took the camera, started running with it, and just everywhere. Alex, what do you think about the lounge in here?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Very relaxed. I've had like 17 cups of tea.
So you're over caffeinated? Is that why you get anxious?
I'm not anxious.
You said earlier you're like, I'm starting to get overwhelmed.
Because she was yelling at me and then you were just telling me stuff. I'm like, I can't listen to two things at the same time.
Gotcha.
I want typical.
You want some of this?
But I really took the camera and started running like a wild woman, and I was trying to get her to like hold it at least like still, because imagine watching a vlog that's just like for 10 minutes. And so I'm trying to get her to hold it and like still, and she started freaking out.
This is taste.
I thought I heard her crying.
Yeah, she started crying. I said, take a deep breath, and she did a really good
It's not
job.
for tasting.
I like this.
You can put it on your lips, but you don't taste it.
I like this.
I like it too. That's why I'd like to keep it intact.
Yeah.
Everly has a bad habit of biting through.
Oh,
my
no
lip bones.
licking.
It's
No
not
licking.
For licking.
Okay, take it away then.
Stop filming her.
If you're not going to listen, Everly, we got to take it away.
No.
Do you want more?
Oh, she's overtired right now. She's overtired right now, so she's kind of acting a little bit wild.
You want to go for a walk with mommy? You want to go for a walk? With mommy?
Is this the look of a dad that's frustrated? Because I'm definitely frustrated right now. Okay, recap to Portugal. Days like this are the hardest days of the whole travel. The day of traveling to and the day of traveling from are, in my opinion, the hardest, because to try to keep a toddler satisfied for 6 hours in the airport is not necessarily easy. And there is a playground, and maybe we could have went down to that, but she is so incredibly exhausted that the thing that we need the most is just to get her for a nap. And she does not want a nap. The good part about it is she'll most likely sleep most of the flight because of it. But she is really excited to get on a plane. And I know that I'm looking forward to her being on the plane, because I know that will be the moment where she calms down a bit. But our experience in Portugal has been one of those things that opens up your eyes again and brings you back to wanting to travel. And the way we did it was extremely affordable. So like for most people, you come here, you get a hotel, and a week or two goes by and you've already spent all the money that you have because of the hotels. We were able to use points for it. And not just points, but then we were also able to have a hotel like a homestay. And so those homestays actually helped us out a lot in the sense of being able to keep costs down. What was incredible is like what a typical month cost us in Canada. We actually spent the same amount traveling through Europe for the 40 days. And in Canada, we actually don't go out to eat and stuff as much as we did here. We went out to eat almost, I would say, more than 60% of the time. So it just goes to show the difference in cost in living between the two places. So I'm abundantly aware of how much cheaper that Europe could be in the sense of traveling for a little while. It's like when we go to Central America, it's kind of similar. It's even cheaper there. But then our friends were talking about Morocco and how cheap Morocco is. So it's quite interesting. You could always find ways to travel where you could cut your expenses a lot and be able to, enjoy these things without having to like run your pocket completely dry. But when we think about travel, we think about it in the traditional sense of staying in hotels. So yeah, you just have to find your way that works for you, that will make the travel worth it and also affordable, if that's what you're looking for. If you have the money for hotels and for all the other things, then it's not a problem at all. We're lucky that we could leverage our other channel, F&A Life, to have, the van to be able to travel around in, because the van is about 200 euros a night. And that could add up really quick, so if you do a 10-day, it's about $2,000. But I will say is the fuel to go from Lisbon to Spain and back and travel all around to different areas was about 200 euro. So not too expensive on fuel. Yeah. No, especially with like how much we actually traveled.
Are you sure we did 2,100 kilometers?
Yeah, I think so.
That's so great. That sounds like a lot.
It does sound like a lot, but we were only driving like 2-3 hours a day, and there was a couple of days where we sat still.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It seems like a lot.
Maybe that was in there from the previous people too.
Yeah, I don't know.
We were getting, so let's put it this way. We were getting about 800 kilometers for a tank.
Right.
We filled up the tank almost twice, once and a half. So yeah, that would only be like 1,300. If we filled it up twice fully, then that's 1,600 kilometers. So we didn't do 2,100. No, but we saw a lot in that little bit of time.
And we got to see some friends. I think that's kind of the coolest part, is that we had some good friend time. A calmer baby now.
I quite enjoyed that too. That aspect of the getting to see all the people is what made the last 10 days was probably my favorite part of the trip. Wildly enough, I love seeing the castles, and I love the homestays was super fun and nice. But van life is what we're used to.
Yeah, and then we got to see friends that were van life friends.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. And then I feel like the house sits were cool, but also it felt a little bit stagnant, maybe.
Yeah, it did.
Because you're stuck in this one place, and you don't necessarily have the flexibility to move around, even if you wanted to. Mm-hmm. And it was good because we got to explore one area really well. But I think the 15-day one was definitely maybe a bit too long.
Yeah, just a bit. I could understand if you want to be in a specific area. Say you want to be in Lisbon for a month,
right?
And you find a 15-day one or even a month one, then it's worth it.
Honestly, I didn't really mind it. It was just we could have seen more of the country if, say, that had been a 5 or 7 day one, and then we got another one in the north for a couple of days. But honestly, everything worked out perfectly, and all the organizing in terms of logistics of house sits and hotel stays and van trips and flights and blah blah blah, it all came together really well. So I think that's kind of the key of a good trip, is if everything kind of slots into place. Yep. Yeah.
So the comment of the day is from Andy C, and it's, "We're not going to do it." Oh, you want to do it? Okay, we're going to do it. This never changes. Once your daughter has you wrapped around your her little finger, you're wrapped for life. I'm now under the spell of my granddaughters as well as my daughter. Wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, I feel you. And there's so many things that I'm no, absolutely not.
We do have to put our foot down sometimes.
I do. But 9 out of 10 times, I feel she gets what she wants.
Yeah, but not if she's being a brat about it.
That's fair. If she could regulate her emotions and get herself back to feeling nice and being lovely and being calm, then we do get her the things.
We've been having a little bit of trouble with Oh, I won't even complain. Because we were with those kids for a couple of days. And so kid dynamics are different than.
Well, and they pick up a lot from other kids.
Right. And she always seems to be one of the youngest, or like the youngest.
The youngest.
So
She's always the baby.
you're kind of like judging her based on how the other kids are a little bit. But
Yeah.
she's at least a year younger than the youngest kids. So.
Yeah. And that's been our 20 minutes today. We'll see you tomorrow. Wish us a safe flight home.